Good morning. So today begins my yoga journey. So I have been up for a couple of hours. I did all, well, not all, but I did some of my digital stuff that I normally do in the mornings, like my Black Facts and checking social media and that kind of stuff, and just kind of stretching, whatever. So now I'm about to start some yoga right here on the side of the van. It's a little rocky, so it's gonna be not so pleasant, I'm sure. I do have a mat, but it is what it is. There is a spot a little further from me that's got more dirt. So as long as I can get my hotspot signal over there, because I'm using a video from YouTube that is yoga for arthritis to kind of get myself back into yoga. I used to do yoga twice a week when I worked at the school because one of the teachers there was a yogi. I think they're called yogis, instructors. I was doing really, really well. I felt my energy increase. I felt my flexibility increase. Like I just really felt good. So I'm just going to do it, and whatever happens, happens. And this will probably be a hilarious video because I'm sure I'm going to be quite funny. I am not flexible at all. You guys know, well, some of you know, I have a joint condition, so it does not allow for much flexibility, but I did increase my flexibility several years ago when I was doing yoga. So I want to get back into that. I'm trying to get healthy, and spring and summer are usually my healthiest months. Fall and winter, I tend to hibernate and just pack on a little bit of weight. So I'm trying to get flexible. I'm trying to get healthy, and I'm going back to my healthy lifestyle. I'm hoping I can keep it going this time because I've gotten really lazy in van life. So I'm going to go to the back of the van, pull out my mat that I'm going to put on the ground, and then my yoga mat that I'll put on top of that, which I have all rolled up in the back of the van. I'll show you that in a second. And let's get some yoga going. And if you want to do yoga with me, you're more than welcome to. I'll put the link to the video that I'm using today. It's really bad quality video, but I kind of like the guy. He's funny to me. I probably won't film myself doing the entire video, but anyway, let's just see what happens, okay? All right, let's get the mat out of the back. I already opened the doors when I realized, oh, I should film this. So this is where my mat stays. I did a little bit of rearranging back here. If you remember from the tour video, I was keeping my chair back here, but I really needed somewhere for the mats to go. So the chair just rides in the aisleway when I'm driving, because usually when I get to camp, I set the chair up. So this is my actual yoga mat, and this is a Harbor Freight thin rubber mat that I was using inside the van that I no longer need to use because I have the carpet in the middle of the van. So I'm using this as the mat that gets dirty down on the ground, and then this is the mat that stays clean next to my body. So let me get these set up, and I'll show you where I'm going to be doing my yoga. Okay, here is my yoga setup. So the Harbor Freight mat is just a little bit shorter than the actual yoga mat, and that's because I cut a piece off of it to put in the van and use somewhere else. So I am next to a fire pit, less rock than any areas over next to my van. So I'm using the footrest from my chair as a way to put the iPad up so that I can see. There is a sun glare, so I won't be able to see much, but that's okay. So I'm going to prop the cell phone up there so that I can video myself doing the yoga so that you can see me. But I'm going to have to put music on while I do yoga because you cannot hear the video on YouTube. I will get dinged for that and penalized for that on YouTube. So I'll be adding music that is copyright free while I do my yoga. And again, I will put the link to the video I'm using today in the description box. I'll be trying different videos every time I do yoga until I find the one that I really like. But again, like I said, I watched a few, and this guy was funny, and his moves seemed really easy for me to start out with. So that's the one I'm using for today. So let's get this yoga started.